Hello and welcome to Art Tips, the hub where we learn a tip about art programming every day. In this video, we're going to look at visualization in base R. We have looked at how to create scatter plots. We've looked at how to create histograms. And today we are going to look at how to create box plots. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and also watch my other videos. So a box plot is also known as a box and whisker plot, and it's a graphical representation that displays the distribution of your data in a compact manner. Often includes a box and sometimes outliers, making it easy to identify the data points like central equation and also variability. And it's used to compare between a categorical variable and a numerical variable, and sometimes you can also just use it for one numerical variable. So the function that is used in base R is just box plot, and we can still use our empty cars data and have MPG, for example. If you run this, we see that that's how a box plot shows up. We can add a title as we had done before, and the title would be box plot of miles per gallon. So if we run this, we see that the title has been added, and we see that the black line usually represents the median, which is just before 20. And then you can also see how to add groups. For example, we want to see empty cars, but we want to group it for, let's see, which variable here can be grouped. Let's say we want to group for cylinders. Yeah, so we just write cylinders mpg, and then we introduce a new argument called data and specify that the data we want to use is empty cars. So if we run this, we see that it has grouped them depending on the number of cylinders, 4, 6, and 8, and you can compare the distribution between these three groups. So that's the best way to do that. Sometimes you might want to have some additional customization. For example, you want to change the color depending on the cylinder. Let's see if this works. Run this. It says the object is not found, so let's use empty cars. And we run that, and we see colors have actually changed, but probably for this we can define the colors that we want. Let's say we want blue, we want yellow, and we want green. If you run this, we see that the colors that we've specified now show up in our plot. We can also change the x-axis label. Say that it's cylinders. Change the y-axis label, say that it's miles per gallon, and also change the border color and say we want which color is not here, red. So if you run this, we see that that has changed. Doesn't look very good, but this is one way of playing around with the colors and seeing what works for you. And then we can sometimes the data might have outliers, and you want to define the color of these potential outliers. So outliers, we can say the outlier color is brown. This won't show up because we don't have outliers here, but yeah, actually we have one outlier. Let's see if that works. Outliers one. Yeah, we see the color changes. Maybe we should have something that is a bit more obvious. So yellow, and that. Yeah, we see that it has changed to yellow. So that's how to create a box plot in base R, and it's a very good tool, although some people are not very good fans of it. But it's a good way of visualizing and comparing the distribution of data, especially when dealing with multiple groups and categories. Although if the categories, let's say, are beyond 5, then probably it won't be very intuitive in comparing the distribution of these groups. But otherwise, it's a good way just to see how the data is distributed and also remember that this line that crosses across the box is usually representing the median, and these lines up here represent the maximum and the minimum values, and then the width, the height of the box usually represents how variable the data is, like the spread of the data. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe this video. Looking forward to the next video. Bye bye and happy coding.